In this video, I'm just going to review some mistakes that were made in the SHARC summaries. There were only a couple, but they're very important ones. The first one was about comma splices. See if I can get my pen to work here. I caught several people making comma splices, and a comma splice is any time you try and join two sentences with a comma. So this is our subject, noun, and verb. That represents a complete sentence. Subject, noun, and verb on this side, and we join them with the sentence. This is our comma splice, and it is a big no-no. You have two choices to correct a comma splice. You can put a semicolon, or you can simply put a period. If you feel like your sentences are closely related and you're wanting to use a comma, use the semicolon. The semicolon is the same thing as a period, but we use the semicolon when we have two sentences that are closely related. So if you're feeling like you just want a comma, but you can tell you have a noun and a verb on both sides of that comma, choose a semicolon. Otherwise, use a period. The other, mistake that I was catching on a lot of papers was how to use possessive nouns. Anytime you have a noun, back to back, one of the nouns, the first noun, is going to possess the second noun, unless you've got a compound open noun. The only thing you need to decide when you see two nouns back to back is whether you have a plural possessive or a singular possessive. If it's a plural possessive, let's say we had cows, bells, and it's more than one cow, we're going to put the comma here. If we have one cow, we put the comma before the S. So wherever you put your comma, and it's not a comma, it's an apostrophe, wherever you put your apostrophe, that tells whether we've got a plural or whether we've got a singular noun. But if you've got noun, you've got two nouns back to back, that first one's going to possess the second one. And the only thing you need to decide is it a plural noun or a singular noun? The plural noun, we get the apostrophe after the S. The singular noun, we get the apostrophe before the S. These are really the only two errors that I saw consistently throughout the papers, the comma splice and the possessive noun, and these are two tricky areas in people's writing. So as we work with these essays, let's just work on comma splices and possessive nouns, and I will mark those in your paper so you can start eliminating them when possible. Comma splice, remember, if you're feeling like you want to use a comma because they're closely related, use your semicolon. If they're not closely related, use a period. And remember, a semicolon is the same thing as a period. But you can't have a subject, noun, verb, and then comma, subject, noun, verb. That is a big no-no. Those are really the only two errors I've seen. Good job on your SHARC summaries. We'll be working with those same essays for the next few lessons. That's the end of this video.